Hello, Aries, and welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading between the 23rd and the 13th to the 20th. My word, 13th to the 20th. It's going to be in two parts. Oh, that's gone completely thrown now. It's going to be in two parts. This is the first part, and then we're going to be doing clarifications later on in the week. So please do subscribe, click that bell to get all notifications for future videos. We've been doing loads of stuff on Instagram as well, according to how the sun works and according to your sign. If you want to go and join the party, go down in the links below, and you'll find a link to our Instagram page and stuff like that, so you can follow us. I've been away for a week, 2 weeks, so I haven't done much in the way of recording. So it's good to be back. And I hope you're all doing really well. Let's see what's going on for you here. If you want to know more about the Astroflower books, how the Astroflower sort of works for you, then you'll find that also in the links below. This is quite an interesting reading here, Aries. Right, okay, so first thing to notice, you are in the last month before your birthday, pretty much. It could be your birthday in coming up at the end of next week. For some of you, first day of Aries. So you're in that last month. You should be sorting out spiritually, emotionally, what you want to be living in the coming year after your birthday. And that could be obviously to do with relationships. It also could be doing with community and family and stuff like that, friends and family. So that should be the thing that's sort of flowing through you at the moment. Looking in the past, how it's been. Looking in the future, how it's going to be. And on this spiritual side, we can see that as well. It reflects beautifully. So in that respect, at the moment, things are looking good. Don't worry about not investing directly into relationships, but more a case of investing in the future of relationships. That's what the situation is here. And on the physical front, lovely cards, nothing but pentacles. So the month before that, last month, that's what you should have been working on the month before that in your autumn. Of working on the physical thing, what you want to do in the way of job, businesses, material requirements such as houses, cars, anything in that sort of respect. And you seem to have made that decision inside you, and it's now got to go ahead and put it into place. So it seems to be reflecting that. And there is a little bit of a warning going on, but it's the only one that I can see out of this whole reading is that 9 of Wands up there. So it'd be interesting to see how that comes out in the clarification in the second video, which you'll need to subscribe and click the bell for. So let's do the spiritual sort of fun. The universe, this is how the universe guides you, tries to influence your karmic path, which is the spiritual front and the material front. These are how your guide sign influence your karmic path. These are the guides that have that conversation within you, on your subconscious within you. This is how you are interacting with the world this week. And this is the inner being within you. So on the spiritual front, the universe is trying to bring you the start of a new journey, falling in love again. And in order to fall in love again, you've got to offer your love to the rest of the world before you can get love back. It's just the way it goes. You've got to offer up. If I wanted to play tennis, I can't expect, the tennis court to sort of fall before me and everything like that, and to get all the, my tennis racket and tennis balls and stuff like that. I've got to go out there and go and find a club. So this is the whole idea of sort of saying, if you want to experience that emotional fulfillment of joy of life, you have to invest into life first. You have to make that initial departure. And this is what that universe is trying to encourage you in this last week of learning making those decisions in your life about how you want your life to go forward, they're trying to encourage you to be led by your emotions. So allow your heart to speak. Allow your heart to manifest within your life, which sometimes is difficult for an Aries because you're very orderly and ordained, as it were. So it can be quite difficult. But in your karmic path here as well, you have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so everything seems to be in its right place, and the Knight of Cups has everything. He's out on a picnic. He's got everything. He's got also, a love letter there. He's sitting down, taking his time, enjoying the moment, and maybe that's what they're building in you. So, what would you like to enjoy the moment? And if you know what you like, then therefore you can start creating that around you, creating that picnic area for you, because other people will like what you like as well. And that's that whole sort of thing of putting yourself into it. Your guides who work with the universe are coming up with the Knight of... No, it's not the Knight, is it? It is the Chariot. Yeah, the Chariot. It's things coming in thick and fast. And as it comes in, it's having the wisdom in the situation to deal with the yin and the yang of every situation, emotionally or physically. But here it's coming in very quickly, and it's basically sort of saying to you, you've got to start to learn to take what you want or what you need in life. And going with the flow, allowing decisions to be made just like that, just so you can experience it. And that's what your guide sort of seems to sort of saying. If you want to explore that idea of expressing yourself with love and everything like that, you're going to have to make those steps forward, and you've just got to do it without thinking. If you think too much, then you'll probably end up blocking yourself. And that's where you get the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess has been coming out with a lot of people, and your good selves here is just kind of trying to see too far around the corner. That's one possibility. Another possibility is the fact that you should trust your intuition with that little voice that says, do it, just do it. So just go ahead, jump, it'll be fine. You'll enjoy yourself. And maybe that's that whole listening to that inner voice, listening to that subconscious side of yourself. And to protect you on the physical side, we have that Knight of Wands, which we will be coming to a little bit later on. But that will help you out on that intuition side, because it will filter things out that will stop clogging up your life. Because this is not the moment to be clogging up yourself with the material world. It's the moment to be exploring all your emotional side. And you'll be making realizations about life. And when you make those realizations about life, you will be able to set yourself free. So you might be living moments of liberation. And it's quite scary sometimes, liberating oneself. And you've got to be strong and true to yourself. And that's where the Strength card comes into play. Within you, you have that strength. The Strength card has the lamb at the base, but you're that lamb that's grown up into a ram. So you have that honorable side of strength within you. And if you realize that and you actually apply it to yourself, it can be very liberating. And it will allow you to express yourself a lot more freely. So that sort of seems to be the material or the spiritual side or the emotional sort of side. Let's see what's going on the material sort of side. The universe is, now you've come through and you've decided, in theory, you should have decided what you want to be physically doing in your life next year. It means that they're encouraging you to actually work wiser with other people. It's, it's being part of a team, being part of a group, a pack, where they can actually help you with things. It's like the person at the top's got a green jumper on, the green pentacles at the bottom. They've done their pentacles, they've contributed to it. And now they've got to rely on people around them to also do their contribution for the whole tapestry to be made. And you seem to be, this is what the universe is encouraging you to do, to believe in other people, to believe in also your worth within the team. Because on your karmic path, you have the Eight of Pentacles. And this is mastery of your skills. And it's maybe a time to start expressing that within your work area, within your job, within your business, or within your physical world that you want to acquire material and stuff like that. You know, and your guides, which are working in cahoots with the universe, is giving us the Queen of Pentacles. Now that's quite an amazing as well. She's like very secure in her knowledge of who she is. She's holding that pentacle. She's holding that pentacle up, and you know, she's sitting under the tree of knowledge. She's got the knowledge within her thoughts of her mind, so she knows exactly where she's going, and that's why she's got that. Her eyes closed. She doesn't have to pay attention really to where she's going because she knows what she's doing, and she's got that wry smile on her face. But if you look opposite as well, you've got the High Priestess who also got her eyes closed. But she's got the eyes on her lids so she can see where she's going. She can cut through the red tape, cut through the mist in order to see you know, what she should be doing. And the Queen of Pentacles is sure within herself. She has abundance. You have the capacity there that is around you. And it doesn't necessarily mean financial abundance. It can also mean you have... you know, there is that moment when you get that camera and you can take those first photographs and you can start doing things. And you can start building that project for that coming future. Your guides, and this is the one that's going to be interesting to see how it comes on the clarification as well. Your guides here have, they're asking you to set boundaries, but healthy boundaries. It's not a case of locking people out. It's a case of sort of kind of saying, it's just filtering through what actually corresponds to you. There's no point, and this is maybe has something to do with this strength card, which is down here in petal 6. There's no point just letting everything through that's just going to sort of, you know, could wreck your life. You've really got to also choose what you want in your life, what you want around you. And it ties in a little bit with the Chariot card where I was talking about choosing sort of things, and that may be on the Nine of Wands is what is that healthy boundaries that's helping you to filter through what you actually really need in your life, which can then also contribute to being liberated through that Judgment card and how you interact with the world around you. The Strength card is strength is knowing your karmic path. Knowing your worth, knowing what you are, having the courage to just go ahead and do it. And I think you have, Aries. I really do. It should be really good. Be interesting to see what comes up in the clarification when we do it. In the meantime, don't forget, do enjoy life because it should be fun.